This is Luke Paulson, the Catholic Conservative, and welcome to the news of the week for December 9th, 2023. And if you enjoy these videos, do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. Johnson defends January 6th. Speaker McCarthy, despite his flaws, did some very good things. One such thing was releasing the footage of January 6th. This showed that it was a peaceful occurrence, just like Trump supporters were saying the entire time. The supporters were let in and even given guided tours. Skip forward to Speaker Johnson and he plans to release all of the footage. There is one catch, and the Democrats do not like it. He is blurring the faces of the people involved so that they are not targeted. This will prove that while some were reckless, the vast majority were mostly peaceful. Why would the Democrats be upset that the faces were blurred? They think that this is a corruption of justice for some reason. The fact that these people have been unfairly targeted all of this time is irrelevant to the deep state. The deep state is even using the thought police to target all of President Trump's supporters. Trump Twitter posts flagged. Just when you thought that the criminals that are in charge of protecting your life, liberty, and property could not get any worse, the Department of Justice is collecting a list of everyone who followed, retweeted, or mentioned President Trump on Twitter. No, I am not going to call it X. This is all about investigating the so-called insurrection at the Capitol, even though it should be called the mostly peaceful protest of January 6th. If Speaker Johnson releases the footage in time, this will hurt that investigation. Is there any way to look at this other than it being the thought police? Free speech only exists in America when it is approved speech. However, Twitter may be on the verge of financial ruin. Ads pulled from Twitter. Donald Trump was well liked by the entire media industrial complex. He even cameoed once or twice.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
That is until he decided to run as a Republican, making him public enemy number one. Elon Musk likewise was loved by the same media industrial complex. Not only did he guest star on major shows.
There you go.
Thanks. You gotta be kidding me.
Sorry?
You're Elon Musk.
I am?
He was loved for making an electric car. Now that he is reforming Twitter, he is public enemy number 2. Major companies are pulling their ads over the fake news from Media Matters, which I will get to in a moment. They are pulling ads, and this could put Twitter in financial ruin. However, we have the makings of what is known as parallel economies. Case in point with Daily Wire and Lady Ballers. Lady Ballers ad slot. First, let me explain what a parallel economy is. Since companies and industries tend to take political positions for whatever reason, not all of their customers agree with said positions. These customers leave and go to businesses that align with their political values. This creates two parallel economies, one for Democrats and one for Republicans. As if we were not divided enough. Daily Wire bought a major ad slot on Twitter for Lady Ballers. We are seeing the beginnings of a parallel economy going for Twitter. Companies are pulling ads despite their movies continually flopping. Why any company needs to take a political position is beyond me. However, if the left is doing it, we have to as well. How else are we going to fight outlets like Media Matters? Media Matters is fake news. Imagine hating Twitter so much that you create multiple accounts and follow racist people just to get screenshots of ads. This is exactly what Media Matters did to fuel the lies that Twitter and Elon Musk are anti-Semitic. While this word used to refer to anyone who is anti-Jewish, it now refers to anyone who disagrees with a Jew or Israel. Media Matters created fake news and got their goal. They wanted to destroy Twitter by getting ads pulled from the site. Will the parallel economy be enough to save the site?
Only Poppins would know.
If not, Twitter will likely be bought out by someone who hates free speech or just destroyed. Then we will be right back where we started. And during a presidential election cycle, no less. We need to consider whether our resident works for America or a foreign government like China. Chinese labs in America. There is a reason that we call our resident Beijing Biden. He works for China first and America second. There are bioweapons labs in California being run by the Chinese Communist Party. We not only know exactly where they are, we not only know exactly what viruses they contain, we also know who is running them, Jesse Zhu. After legal trouble in Canada, some reports even say he fled, he has lived under an assumed name in America and is running these labs. The fact that we know about them and Brandon has not blown them up or sent Navy SEALs in to take every one of these scientists in for interrogation tells you everything that you need to know about who he and his handlers are loyal to. Gateway Pundit forbidden. The Gateway Pundit is a conservative media outlet that the House IT department blocked. The fake news outlet Wikipedia claims that it is a site full of conspiracies. Even if Wikipedia was right, that would mean they would have to censor CNN as well. They do not want anyone to use it to get real news and only depend on liberal outlets. Unfortunately, Gates noticed this and is taking action. With liberals, we have pushed them so far that they are just shooting arrows blindly and hoping that they hit something. It would be funny if it were not censorship. All of that serious news is really getting me down. Let's try some good news. Will Brie Larson step down? For those of you who do not know who Brie Larson is, I envy you. She plays Captain Marvel in the MCU. After her latest movie flop, she has entertained the notion of stepping down from the role.
Hey, so long, see you sucker, bon voyage, arrivederci, later loser, goodbye, good riddance, peace out, let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you, don't come back round here no more, hasta la vista, kick rocks, and get the hell out.
Her first movie honestly was not that bad, only inaccurate to the comics. Her character is naturally overpowered, but the writers made it into a feminist commentary. The next MCU actor that needs this treatment is Mark Ruffalo, but I doubt that he is going anywhere anytime soon. Now this next story is not just good news, it is wonderful news. Britain denies global warming. If most Democrats had been around in the late 18th century, we would have never been free from Britain. What causes them to love this country so much? Could it be their lack of free speech and self-defense? Perhaps it is a figurehead that has no actual power. Either way, Democrats probably do not like Britain right now. The British Royal Society came out with a new study that says that temperatures were rising prior to higher CO2 levels. The Ice Age must have ended because of greenhouse gases. It had nothing to do with the cyclical nature of Earth's climate. We were once warned about global cooling and a new ice age without government control. Then it became known as global warming and only the government could save us. Now it is known as climate change, a definition so broad that it can describe any weather phenomena. In short, some people just want control, but reality does not conform to their expectations. Now let's try good news that is so good, it made me chuckle with joy. Censuring the Prankster. Jamal Bowman has the maturity of a tween. Most people would stop pulling the fire alarm as a prank to stop an important meeting as children. Bowman pulling the fire alarm to stop a vote is the dictionary definition of immaturity. He has paid a fine and refuses to answer any questions about how he could possibly make the confusion. Now the House has officially censured him. If he does not have the mental capacity to tell the difference between a door handle and a fire alarm, maybe he is not aware enough to be on a committee for education. Maybe he is not aware enough to be on a committee for science and technology. I called him a prankster, but I am not sure that is a good title. Let me know what you would call him in the comments section below. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion. And do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. But before you go, on the left I have last week's video, but you may also enjoy the video on the right.